What movie did we see last?
The boy who was king.
The Kid Who Would Be King, which was kind of a remake of the old book, The Sword and the Stone. It followed the same kind of story, but it was very updated. It was rated PG. Do you remember the characters in the movie?
Yeah.
Tell me about the characters.
Well, there was one who did a little video so he can learn the magic tricks.
Yes. So there's 4 main characters in this movie. Can you tell me a part of the movie that you remember? That part where Merlin did the magic?
Yes.
Yeah, so Merlin would do like these little like hand tricks. Tell me a part of the movie that you remember, Walter, a part of the story that you remember.
Well, Merlin was the bad guy. Oh, I forgot the story. Well, the evil sorceress Morgana was the bad guy.
Yes.
And the boy who took the sword from the stone, well, he chopped Morgana's head off.
I think you just gave away the end of the movie.
Well, it's totally not little kid movie. Spoiler.
Yes, it's not really a little kid movie. He's 3, she's 5. I would suggest this movie for a little bit older, like maybe 7 and up, because of the suspense and the scary parts and what the bad guys actually look like. It's
Horrifying, she said.
It's definitely for 7 and up, I would suggest. But these kids did okay.
Oh, too slow.
What were your favorite characters in the movie?
My favorite was... Is it okay if you have 2?
Yes, tell me your favorite part, your favorite character in the movie.
Well, my favorite was that those 2 high school kids.
The 2 older kids that were bad guys at first and then good.
And Morgana.
And who was your favorite character?
I liked the Morgana.
You liked Morgana? That was the bad lady. What was the lesson of this movie?
Never judge a book by its cover.
That's a great lesson. There was, don't rip your pants more. There was a really good lesson or part in the movie where it talked about how the evil wants us to be divided, and the story takes place in modern day London, and everybody's divided and fighting, and there's wars going on, and everyone is kind of divided into groups. And there was a great quote that said, "The evil wants us to be divided because if we were united, it wouldn't stand a chance."
Well,
In the movie, the 2 bullies of the school are bullying the 2 younger kids who are the other main characters, and one of the boys kind of goes to them and kind of persuades them to work with them, and there was a great lesson about not rejecting your enemies but learning how to work with them, which is something that you don't really see in kid movies. It's kind of like we defeat the enemy, but instead of just defeating the enemy or defeating the bully or retaliating or humiliating him back, there was this bond that they created. They saw the commonalities between each other and ended up working together to defeat the greater evil. So that's a really cool lesson of the movie. So scariness, how would you rate the scariness of this movie? Was it a little bit scary, medium scary, a lot scary?
like about medium.
You think it was medium scary?
Yeah, there was a bunch of scary parts.
Yes, there was much scary parts in this movie.
Not much, like a little bit. Like one.
Oh yes. Would you see this movie again?
Yeah.
You would see this movie again? Would you give it 1 thumbs up or 2 thumbs up?
2.
I'll give it 1. It was okay. There were some parts in the movie that were slow, and there were parts in the movie, especially like in the middle or towards the end, where you think it's over. And they kind of wrap it up, and then they're like, oh, it's not over. And then it's almost like starts all over again. So that was kind of eh. But yeah, thank you for watching our movie review. Can you say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye.